Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. It's a searching pass.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So Puskas! Vieira. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Puskas. Hullet. Cleared without complication. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Rijkaard. Knocks it into space. Hullet. Decent chance! Lingered over it and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Looking for options for movement.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? In comes the corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Pinches it off him. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Rijkaard. Pirlo. Half an hour played now. Can he get it through? And he was alert to it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he thumps it clear. Vieira. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Chance, surely!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
No, that's been intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Thuram. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What do you think we're up to?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Manchester United have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. as the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Xavi Alonso. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Maldini. That's been cut out, well played. Threads one in, and he's well positioned. And the shot! And again! In he goes again! Oh, taken with style! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And push us! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Chelsea go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Hullet.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rummenigge tries to play it through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rummenigge, and this is Ronaldo, and he's surging through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Xavi Alonso did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Beckenbauer. Maldini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Goes for a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Taken back almost at once. Rummenigge shoots! And that should get the job. Struck first time! Oh, that's a waste.
Vieira probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Rummenigge does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And the pass is intercepted. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely shaped ball.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Back into the middle. And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, off we go then. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
Okay, interesting. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Shevchenko. Now, can they get him away? Shevchenko. Oh. And the finish! Goal! Inter! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Van Dijk cuts it out. First quarter of an hour gone. Ronald, there's the shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now that looks a decent ball. And he was quick to react. Rodri. Rummenigge.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He has a look and he shoots! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Manchester United take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard...
Messi! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Aimed beyond the defence. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Can he get on the end of this? Maldini getting this one clear. Vieira. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Belletti. That has ended up in no man's land. Ronaldinho, a true great in every sense of the word. Beckenbauer. And the first half is done. Manchester United come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. That gets things going for the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. Vieira. Knocks it into space. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Vieira. That's an imaginative pass. No, it's come to nothing. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the...
And the shot! And that was probably asking just too much. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nuno Mendes is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ronaldinho. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's been cut out, well played. Rummenigge. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Mohamed Salah. Nuno Mendes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's worked it through. And this is Ronaldo. Decent chance! No mistake! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Ronaldinho.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Manchester United have a free kick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. There will be 4 extra minutes. And that's a nicely shaped ball. Here, Batistata! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rummenigge is flagged offside. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, there is Xavi, one of the great creators, inventors, one of the great visionaries of the game, Jim.
I fell in love with him and his style of play. Just unmatched in terms of intelligence and vision.
Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to...
And Cruyff! He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about...
Climbs up big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
It's Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Rashford in. Rashford! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
No, that's been intercepted. Xavi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Dink through. Real shot at goal! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your head...
And a chance! Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And that should get the job done. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, good-looking ball. Vieira in acres of space out wide. There's the shot! And he opts to go forward. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He can run onto that, and it's Cruyff. Tries a shot! They've scored! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems.
There's the whistle for half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Messi. And here's Rashford. It's Rashford!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Messi. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Messi. Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. That's really nicely played. And the shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ambitious ball here. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he cuts out the supply. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
And he's on his way! Messi, good driving run. Ronaldinho, the man we've all come to watch. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi, neither of these two want to come off second best. Looks a smashing ball. Caught offside that time.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Ronaldinho. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Pirlo. Takes a shot! The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Yeah, and I think it always looks a bit more dramatic when the frame of the goal plays its part.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Vieira. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Forlan. Now that's well seen too. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never...
Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Newcastle are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rummenigge. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination. Real chance! He's scored! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pirlo, the man we've all come to watch. Schneider. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Yamal. The pressing's intense. Yamal! Maldini gets it clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Schneider. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Scholes. Schneider. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rummenigge! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Modric. Now that looks a decent ball. Picked out brilliantly. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! The maestro, the legend, and now the hat-trick hero. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Goes for a shot! Modric. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Manchester United 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. There's the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He could be in here. And that's really well manoeuvred. Takes a shot. It's loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's Maldini. Nice control. Great ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
That's a sharp pass. Bergomi. Modric. Scholes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Cristiano Ronaldo. Scholes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pirlo. And here's Messi. And it's made its way to him. And he's found a way past. Oh, that's horribly mistimed. And it's given. Penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. To further improve their position of comfort. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Hit into the mid. Header! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well timed, excellent interception. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the finish! He's kept it out just. And we have our very first corner. He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Schneider with the cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Vieira. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's Vieira. That's a cute ball. It's Van Basten! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe!
Well, courage is a word that Steven Gerrard likes to use a lot. Never be afraid to have a go at it. He's certainly someone who's never afraid to, no matter what the situation.
Not even in the most dire of circumstances, and never more extraordinarily than in 2005 from 3-0 down. He will forever be remembered for that Istanbul final.
Well, when you take into account the circumstances and the opposition, he's the very epitome of never say die, and will play every game as if we were a cup final, including this one.
Aimed beyond the defence. There's the shot! Goal! Al Hilal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So, a breakthrough already. Romario. Shot, surely! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Al Hilal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Has a look and place it forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cleared without complication. Wirtz. Vieira.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi gets into a good position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a sharp pass. Rodri. And it's Messi. Can he get onto this? Mbappe! And that has been clubbed away. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now, what about a counter-attack? Great ball if he can get there. Now, that's well seen too. Messi. Gerrard. Messi. And here's Mbappe. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a promising build-up. The referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also...
Chance! They've done it! The second half sparks straight into life. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Al Hilal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That ball looks a good one. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Romario. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, it's come to nothing.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product.
Oh, what has happened? Goes for a shot! He has done it! Manchester United are back on level terms. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Al Hilal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that's fabulous. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And a chance! Neymar. Now it's Iniesta. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Takes a shot! Goal! Al Hilal! And they get themselves in front! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Time for a change in personnel. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Rummenigge. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. And the counter is on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Marmouche. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pirlo. And that is that. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So, Jim, how do you reflect on... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's going in strongly.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, this looks sharp. Rummenigge has a look and plays it forward. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rummenigge. Oh, that's a fine interception. Threads one in. He has found the way through. Oh, can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Messi. Backward it goes. Cristiano Ronaldo! Vinicius Junior quietly revving up. That's a good run down the left. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Ronaldinho. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. It's Drogba! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a pretty loose pass. Pirlo, a true great in every sense of the word. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Well read, nice interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Drogba. He is through here. Drogba! Not the most accurate pass. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. And we have our very first corner. He gets big. No mistake. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And the first half is done. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Puyol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Rummenigge. Manchester United finding their passes.
Shot, surely! It's there! Back to within one! Interesting!
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
White. And it's Eto'o. Eto'o going full tilt down the right-hand side. That's tidy. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's Eto'o! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 3 coming up. Climbs up big! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Schneider. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Maldini. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. He's picked his way through. Puyol goes back to front.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well-timed, excellent interception. Eto'o. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Drogba! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Eto'o looking to play. It's Schneider! Manchester United must do something here and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Oh, that looks a good ball through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's found a way through. Pirlo. Messi. And he's quick to snatch it back. And that is that. Manchester United can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Might be danger here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rummenigge has it out wide and in space. Del Piero, now the ball in. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. The referee has given a corner. They want to be quick to recover this. And he thumps it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's had it taken off him. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. Busquets.
Well, there's no doubt, Peter, that Alessandro Del Piero will be key here. But I'm curious as to what role he's exactly been given.
Well, what would you do, Jim, if you were the manager?
I'd give him a free role behind...
Real chance! Goal! Milan! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition. Now,
Cristiano Ronaldo! Del Piero. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Del Piero. Rummenigge. And he was quick to react. Iniesta. Vieira. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. That's really well cleared. Beckenbauer, a true great in every sense of the word. Rummenigge thinks one through. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? Goes for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Threads one in. Played into space out wide. He has found the way through. Nice interception, well timed. No. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Rummenigge is onto this. Here comes the corner. Milan have their second corner now. Up he goes! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Busquets. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Del Piero proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not a...
Rummenigge! He scored! You don't keep those out. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a little off target. And this is Ronaldo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is good alertness. Rummenigge is herring after that one. Del Piero, who's set up one goal so far. Seedorf. Now it's Owen. Iniesta. Vieira. Rummenigge. Manchester United finding their passes. There will be 4 extra minutes. Pirlo. Can he get on the end of this? Rummenigge. Hit into the middle. And he's taking no chances there. And we're done. Manchester United perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Iniesta. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos. And that should get the job done. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been. Face to face with the keeper. And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's running through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vinicius Junior. Ambitious ball here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, looking to play him in. Ah, that's a fine interception. Quality ball. And this is Ronaldo, and he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
It's a mighty effort!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's come loose. Vieira, and that's a dangerous ball. And he opts to go forward. Oh, that's superb. And the shot! And that has been clubbed away. And here's Messi. Caught offside that time. Pinches it off him. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, he's hit the bar! And that has been cleared. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, it's a great... Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Manchester United! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the man...
And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're off again.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off. Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Eto'o. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back.
Chance for a shot! taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
This time, surely! Sticks it away! This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's Messi. Threads one in. That shot at goal! And yes, it's there! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Good ball over the top. Oh no, this does not look good. Buffon gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Eto'o. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's Eto'o! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pelé. Shot close for a shot! And it's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Great chance! And he's following up! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vinicius Junior! I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Desperate defending required here. No, he didn't quite meet it right. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And the keeper beats it away. Can he finish? That is a super hit, but it was always just off target. All hands on deck for this one. smashing header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Van Dijk really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Punched away. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Rummenigge voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United really were very impressive in the way they found pockets of space in those key areas. They were able to get the runners in, and that proved decisive.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nicely weighted ball. Cruyff has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
And he was quick to react. Pirlo. Rummenigge. Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts. Quarter of an hour played.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
So much time. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Should it go? Oh, taken with style. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's forced to go back. And here's Bale. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Messi. Rummenigge. Now it's Iniesta. Looking for the run. Well read. And the danger is averted. And that has been clubbed away. He is through here. He's found some space. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable, and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one. Just enjoy it.
It's Bale! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
That has ended up in no man's land. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Puyol gets rid without sophistication. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Now it's Camavinga. Picked out brilliantly. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So now the difference is 3. And he's whipped and gets his head on it! Really well taken goal. It is no contest. It is a landslide. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next...
Messi! nicely aimed pass. So what can they make of this? Nice looking ball. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Manchester United finding their passes. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, easy pickings there. Just 5 minutes left. Goes for a shot! It's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Tries to play it through, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Rummenigge. Beckham. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that has been knocked clear. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Now that's well seen too. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'm going to pick out Yuto Nagatomo. He may not be the biggest, but nobody has a bigger heart. And for courage, stamina, and that winning mentality, very few can better him.
Okay, interesting. Out to the left it goes. Messi. Rummenigge. And it's Iniesta. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Caught offside that time. Oh, that's delightful. Just eases him off the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Tomori. And it's Serginho. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the cross comes in. Last-ditch defending. Chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Borussia Dortmund are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He's having a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Can he get on the end of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Borussia Dortmund clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Now it's Batistuta. Deep cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Berbatov. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Batistuta. Kerkez. Kerkez, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Seedorf does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Serginho. Not the most accurate pass. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're off again.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Messi, a player of legendary status. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Berbatov. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Played out wide. And it's Serginho. Kerkez. That's the throw. Here comes another cross. And that's the keeper's ball. Rummenigge gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely shaped ball. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Borussia Dortmund needed... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Terrific header! It's there! Manchester United are back on level terms. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he cuts out the supply. Drogba. And here's Beckham. And here's Beckham. Berbatov is flagged offside. Maldini. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out to the right. Played into the box. Big header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out towards the flank. Fired deep towards the back post. Pirlo gets it away. And it's Beckham. And he's intervened well there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Drogba is herring after that one. Pirlo. 5 minutes left on the clock. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Beckham tries to pass it through. Drogba, he's got away. And the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United can always take more positives.